Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Reno Aces. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Norman Lair, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not...
You're out. First base. He's out.
Coming to the plate now, Mac Campbell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he did with the swing. Dan, Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And he fouls this one off. Wilson stands at second with 2 gone.
All right,
hit
hold
out towards second.
Hold up right there.
Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Now at the plate, Mac Campbell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now that's popped up. Garcia is there. He's got it 1 away.
Play ball. Out. 3. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Howard looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Wilson ranges back, and he has it for out number. Digging in to try it again. Mac Campbell due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Desmond is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second, a base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Ready once again, Ryan
The left
Ornelas.
fielder, number 24, Ryan Ornelas.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch.
Get down.
Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw.
Nope.
Kind of a weird decision to run there, in my opinion. On a 3-ball count, you'd have to think the hitter's going to get something good to hit or draw a walk, which he did. But now they lose the runner they already had.
Ball 4, take the base. Out. He's out. Out. 3.
Digging in, Mac
The center
Campbell,
fielder,
runner in
number
scoring
11.
position with 2 gone.
Max Campbell.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Ball. That's
Just
it
off the
down.
outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line
Come on,
drive
Gig,
to
you're going to
left.
have to work.
Bearden is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Aces on top, 4-2.
What's the play ball? You're out. Out. Out.
Stepping into the box,
Now
Jay
batting,
Bearden.
the
No
left
hits in
fielder,
3 tries so
Jay
far. He's struck out once.
Bearden.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now a flare out toward right center. Wilson ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter.
Out. 3. You're out.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up
The
next,
first baseman,
postseason
number
record
9,
holder Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tabata on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
What's the play ball? 3.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-2 the final score today. Reno wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Norman Lair earns the win, his 2nd, as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Silvino Bracho earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to
The
Mark
final
DeRosa
line
and Dan
score for our ball
Plezak
game.
and the rest of
For
our
the
crew.
victorious Aces,
I'm Matt
4
Vasgersian. This has
runs
been a
on 5 hits.
presentation of
No
MLB The
errors. They
Show.
left
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Reno Aces and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mike Leake gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mac Campbell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Campbell.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
D-Rod.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ready with the 1-2. Tapped out in front of home.
Stand up.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Standing in, Mac Campbell. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hit out towards second. Run it out. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Mac Campbell.
Batting, designated hitter, Mac Campbell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. Stepping in, Mac Campbell.
Now
no hits in 3 tries so far.
hitter,
He's struck out
Mac
once.
Campbell.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Wilson leads off first with one away. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So striding in, Mac Campbell, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Campbell.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2 the final score tonight. Tacoma crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Matthew Batista earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Derek Rudd wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Rainiers, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Reno Aces and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Digging in, Mac Campbell, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Campbell.
First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Sanchez going back on it, leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Three. Keep it. Out. 4-4. Take your base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mac Campbell.
Designated hitter, Mac Campbell.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
On the bag, right here, on the bag.
Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Ornelas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Berkowitz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring up Abraham Almonte to hit next. A pause and the 0-2. Swinging a soft liner.
Pick it up.
To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Into the box now, Mac Campbell. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Fastball well outside. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to off.
3 out. You're out. 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 He's out. You're out. Out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rainiers.
Now at the plate, Mac Campbell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Mac Campbell.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get. Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Aces came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Number 29 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Silvino Bracho hammers down the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Aces, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Ought to be a good one here between the Reno Aces and the Tacoma Rainiers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Anderson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him? Dan?
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Mac Campbell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Ryan Ornelas.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local.
Ball 4, take your base. Out. Ball 4, take your base. Out. He's out.
In now, Mac Campbell. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Walker gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Let's play ball. You're out. He's out. 3. Out, out, out. He's out. You're out. That hit him. He's got first. Out. 3.
So striding forward now Mac Campbell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-1. Softly hit out toward short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. Reno leads it 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Mac Campbell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's the 0-2. On a line, that's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Walker at second, Campbell at first, 2 out in the inning.
Come on, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Peralta has got it, and the side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 2-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mac Campbell. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
Line drive to center field. Number 5 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Play ball. First base. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Tacoma Rainiers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Matthew Batista wins his